fantastic rendition. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
You simply must stay attached to Bradley Beal. He's too elite from three. The corner is pure.
Brunson, good.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Morris passes to Porzingis. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Stolen by Brunson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the middle, here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
There's Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Avdia can't hit. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Barrett. Washington with the rebound. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now here's Beal after R.J. Barrett's miss. Beal dishes to Morris. Back to Beal. Out to Morris to end the cold streak. Randall grabs the board. New York leading by 3. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. The shot's good from Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Passes it to Barrett. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morris kicks to Avdia. Back to Morris. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Comes up empty down low. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Barrett the pass to Grimes. Randall outside. And the pass to Barrett. Rebound, Washington. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porzingis finds Morris. Robinson with the block.
Now, no easy bucket with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Beal. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. So offensive basket interference. The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doors since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Morris against Brunson. Morris kicks to Porzingis. They need this, and he drops that one in.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And New York, looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
Morris against Brunson. Barrett wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Randall. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Knicks leading by 8.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Out to Kuzma. Got it. Good job in the low post. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Morris dishes to Avdia. And Beal kicks to Morris. Back to Beal. Out to Kuzma. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Beal with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson finds Barrett. Here's Robinson. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Morris. Brunson covering. Pass to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Porzingis. Out to Kuzma. No good on the triple. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. To the inside. Brunson. Back to Randall. To get open is Robinson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Wizards trail by 6. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Wizards have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Beal finds Morris. To the left side wing. Back to Beal. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Out to Kuzma. No good on the 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. It's on Porzingis. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Kispert, the pass to Gafford. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? And
so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been... All right, Dave, thank you. And wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Right in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford into the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Fires it up. Toppin. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Wizards trail by 12. Barton right side. He feeds it to Wright. Crafty move. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Rose, and there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Rose has got the lead up to 14 now for New York. And Wright kicks to Kispert. The kick out to Barton. Passes it to Wright. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wright's got his first points of the night.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
The pass to Toppin. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 12. In the corner, right with it. From downtown. It's rebounded by New York. Right Right side, Rose. Rose double team. Hartenstein passes to Reddish. Here's Toppin, and he drives in. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Not going to go that time. New York leading by 12. Rose passes to Hartenstein. Hachimura with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Martin in the corner. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kispert kicks to right. Down low. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Reddish. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal. And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Reddish, no good on the free throw. Rose scanning the floor. 4 on the shot clock. New York again turning it over. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Wright. Hachimura with a screen on Rose. The kick out to Wright. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 6. Back to Wright. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. One-on-one fast break. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Drills it from outside. Reddish has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Right, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Rose kicks to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein, and it's Quickly in the corner. Goes up again. And the rejection by Gafford. Right inside. Working on Rose. Here's Kispert. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 15. And Reddish with the slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Kispert. The kick out to Barton for 3. Kispert, no good. Rose against Wright. Shoots the 3. Rose, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced to be wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York, looking at who they've got, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Brunson throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out. You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Beal with it, now defended by Randall. Kuzma kicks to Morris. And it's Beal in the corner. And they get it. It's Kuzma penetrating. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kyle Kuzma doing things off the bounce right now. How about that drive, guys? Impressive.
Passes it to Grimes. And here's Randall. Unloads. Kuzma pulls it in.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved to just one pass more. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Morris against Brunson. There's the pass to Grimes. Launches it. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Wizards trail by 20. Morris with the ball. Outside, Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Handle with the ball. Now Beal defending. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside for Randall. Brunson with a clean look. Misses the three.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Robinson finds Randall. Buries it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
1:33 left in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. Basket good. Porzingis, he got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Robinson.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. A shot. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And that one, good.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Now, Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. from deep three-point range, off the mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them.
NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Halliburton. Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Halliburton on the attack. Smith right side. Left side Hield. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, Hield's so athletic, and right there you get to see it for your own eyes.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Porzingis. The Pacers pull it in. First quarter of play, a minute in. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Second chance shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Avdia. It's tipped.
Buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Beal from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morris against Halliburton. Avdia pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Kuzma finds Porzingis. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. Pass to Avdia to the inside. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Here's Nembhard from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Washington trailing. Here's Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Morris. Halliburton misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Morris with it, guarded by Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break, here we go. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Smith.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Here's Nembhard. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. He can't get it to go. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Kuzma for three. It's not going to go for him, so Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton against Morris. Healed from outside. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Beal. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Right side heel. Here's Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Washington with possession. 8-point game. Nice move. And Morris with the lay-in.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Good work there as it goes. Turner's gotten 4 this quarter.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Inside, Halliburton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Beal. Oh, he picked him clean. And here they come. Turner passes to Hield. Smith outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the 3-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Beal's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the right side. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Pacers.
And that's good as he hits both shots. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Morris using his post moves to get the 2 points. The Pacers shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Smith passes to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And here's Smith. It's stolen by Kuzma. Beal outside. From deep three-point range. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle.
And then Turner with the dunk. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Avdia can't get it to go. The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. To the paint. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Monte Morris.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Pacers.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:20 left to play in the first half. Morris finds Kuzma. Beal from outside. Rebounded by Hield.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Back to Smith. Over Kuzma. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Pacers.
Good on both. 58 seconds left in the half. Morris outside. That one doesn't drop. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Nembhard. Out to Hield. Launches the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Beal outside. Here's Porzingis. No good. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Kuzma. Morris against Halliburton. Beal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Beal's got 9.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's Indiana up.
The Wizards 13. The Pacers 27.
Very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. It's Dorte on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Matherin. Unloads. That one no good. And Washington the other way now. Here's Hachimura. Chalk up 2 there. Hachimura's got his first bucket in this one.
Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Right against McConnell. Here's Duarte. Pass to Matherin. Here's Taylor. That shot is off. Nice D from Gafford. Down low. Here's Barton. Right outside. Three-pointer. Taylor with a rebound. Well, the Pacers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 16.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Out to Hachimura. Here's Wright from the arc. The Wizards with another miss. For Indiana, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Gafford.
And the dunk by Gafford. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Duarte's shot is good.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Pass to Kispert. Oh, it's stolen. Now McConnell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duarte. Off target with the 3. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the paint. Here's Wright. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. McConnell against Wright. Martin with a steal. Pass to Kispert. 3-pointer. Another shot. The kick out to Barton. Wright outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Gafford. Goes back up. Soft touch off the glass. Gafford's got his second basket of the game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Matherin. Here's Batase. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Good.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's Kispert. From deep. Doesn't go for him. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Taylor. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Right, pass to Hachimura. Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers pull it in.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Duarte. No good that time. Great D that time from Barton. Right outside. Hachimura, right side. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Buddy Hield, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Back to Halliburton. It's stolen by Wright. Barton against Hield. Here's Gafford. Back to Barton. Second chance shot. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Porzingis with it, guarded by Smith. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Heel to the middle. And here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
The kick out to Morris. Kuzma with a screen on Halliburton. Morris passes to Kuzma. Another shot. They kick it out to Porzingis. Gets the 3 to fall. Porzingis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Morris against Halliburton. The 3. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. Beal to pass to Porzingis. Halliburton against Porzingis. Pass to Smith. 4-3. Rebound by the Wizards. Abdia's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Morris. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Here's Abdia, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
From 15 feet away, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Out to Heel. And here's Turner from the arc. Nails it from 3.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Morris for 3. The shot off that time. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Miles Turner.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Yield passes to Halliburton. For 3. Abdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Back to Abdia. Smith with the rebound. Oh, Morris with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a one-on-one situation. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Kuzma for 3. And another miss by Washington. To the paint. Tipped. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one to walk into enemy territory. And
Oh, say does that.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Six to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Robinson knocks it away. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall. Pass to Robinson. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Grimes. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He just bangs down the one-handed.
Two very easy points right here.
Take those all day long.
Now, here is Halliburton. Smith kicks to Halliburton. A 3-ball. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here's the 3. Smith, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here he goes. Here's Robinson, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson did attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Now here's Brunson, following the miss by Miles Turner. There at the pass to Brunson. Kicks to Robinson. Over Turner. Misses off the left iron.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Nembhard off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Shakes him, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Halliburton against Brunson, and the shot goes down.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with the Pacers head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
First 2 fouls.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Halliburton kicks to Hield. There's the drive. Smith wide open. He fires. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, here is Halliburton. 6 points for him. Out to the wing. They kick out to Heel. And Indiana, another three.
What a gifted shooter. Heel is especially dangerous from the corner.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Indiana leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith, no good.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Barrett, no good. Halliburton with it. And there's the pass to Nembhard. It's stolen by Randall. Goes up. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers out of
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court for Indiana, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Barrett finds Robinson. Back to Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
New York trailing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Inside, here's Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And here's Brunson. He has 6. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. He gets that one. Randall's got his first 2 points.
Down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Nembhard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Smith. They kick out to Heel. Pass to Smith. Puts it up from 17. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Brunson to the left wing. Here's Grimes. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Here's Grimes. That 3 off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Brunson, no good. Indiana leading. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Out to Smith. Pass to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hield outside. Sinks the triple. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting.
Passes it to Grimes. Randall surveying the D. Elbow shot. It's going by Hield. Halliburton kicks to Turner. The pass to Nembhard. Driving in. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good from outside. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. From 15 feet away. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Barrett. Off the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Grimes. Takes it inside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Halliburton outside. Here's Smith. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
18. The Pacers, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. You've got Reddish. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now the feed to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Toppin's got the first basket of the second half here for the Knicks.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
McConnell passes to Taylor. McConnell kicks to Taylor. Drives to the hoop. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by New York. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Toppin. The kick out to Rose. And it goes out of bounds. That went off McConnell.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Rose against McConnell. He hangs, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
And he's good on the second. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A 2-point game. Passes it to Mathurin. The three-pointer, no good. The Knicks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Right side Rose with a tie out left to the wing. Now Toppin goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
That one drops. He ties it up. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. McConnell with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Mathurin, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. McConnell against Rose. A shot by McConnell, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the wing on the left. Choppin finds Reddish. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Hartenstein. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. McConnell scanning the floor. The pass to Orte. To end the drought. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein over Taylor. New York, no good that time either. So timeout call here. The first for Indiana.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Pacers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Halliburton against Rose. Halliburton passes to Hield. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hield's got 9 points.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Here's Quickly. Outside Rose. Back to Quickly. Outside Rose. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air. A unique blend of power and athleticism.
Smith on the wing to the middle. Pass to Hield. This is to Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. So New York ends up going to the new group. Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Hield left side. To the paint. Here's Nemar. Count that bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at it.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he sinks the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Brunson against Halliburton. Has to Hield. Smith with a screen on Barrett. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Halliburton passes to Nemar. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nemar's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. A combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
It's a tie game in New York. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Miles Turner. Smith is out there with Heel. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. Nembhard grabs the board.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Healed with the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Grimes. Randall. Nice move. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. Smith for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Randall, and there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
You gotta have guts and arms to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Halliburton kicks to Heel. Indiana with a new shot clock. Here's Nembhard. High arcing shot. The shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 6. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. No good on that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Indiana moving the ball around. He feeds it to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Randall. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton drives in. A shot by Nembhard, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Grimes down low. Randall with the bucket. Now just a three-point Pacer lead.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Brunson against Halliburton. On the wing, Heel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Randall finds Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. To get open is Robinson. Out that one, the Indiana Leaders have cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barrett.
Coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Randall with the block. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Grimes. Back to Robinson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 1. Now the pass to Nembhard. Turner up top. Pass to Nembhard. Seal, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Ando kicks to Brunson to take the lead. Money!
Well, this young kid is fun. Randall proving at the moment, not too big for him.
And the Blazers call time here. They trail by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
So post game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here in Holton.
And get ready. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Beal. Kuzma, right side. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Brunson up top. And Porzingis with the block. On the wing, Kuzma. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Now here's Beal. Down low. Porzingis in the post. Checked by Randall.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively, flat lift the team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Here's Morris. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Avdia. Beal outside. Back to Avdia. Shot blocked. They recover it. Porzingis misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 6 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Tipped.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Robinson with a steal. Morris against Brunson. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Avdia. He's got 6.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Brunson. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 8 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Brunson against Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
Now here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. The Knicks keep it alive. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Left side Brunson. It could go. And it's good. Well, hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Washington. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so in the game for Washington, in the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point. Morris against Brunson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Pass to Kuzma. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Brunson up top, guarded by Morris. Outside Brunson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Morris down low. Brunson defending. Here's Kuzma. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. Kuzma with a screen on Barrett. Beal to pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. And here's Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Barrett. Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. And that misses. That would have put him up. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Outside Brunson. Kuzma against Randall. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he recovers it. Randall finds Robinson. Misses the baby hook. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Checked by Randall. Back to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. On target from range. And it's a 6-point Wizard lead.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Here's Randall. The shot misses. And Washington the other way now. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it.
New York ball.
.102 left in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6 to stop the run. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Kuzma. Banked it in off the glass. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Randall, good.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Morris passes to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Washington with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Cam Reddish is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
That's his first personal.
Rose against Wright. Rose outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Inside, Hartenstein.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. Not about to give up any easy baskets.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Hartenstein at the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Right outside. Pass to Kispert from deep three-point range. That shot missing. Stolen by Gafford. Hachimura with the ball. Barton outside. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Kispert. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York trailing. Rose pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. From deep. Rebound Washington.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
And they pick up 2. And the Wizards lead by 10. And New York shooting around 41%. Pass to Reddish. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Hartenstein. An easy 2 on the layup. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
It's almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to win it. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Here's Wright. And the layup is good off the glass.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
And it's Rose penetrating quickly from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And here's Barton outside. And he can't get that one. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Rose, the pass to Quickly. Now here's Reddish. Right with a steal. To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Toppin. Hachimura with a rebound. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Kispert. Rose against Wright. Hachimura, the pass to Wright. And here's Hachimura. Here's Barton. Off with the layup.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Now Reddish. Over Kispert. And that one's long.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And that one's good.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Now here's Wright. Hachimura up top. Back to Wright. Pass to Kispert from outside the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Rose right side.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his deep.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Grimes, he's checked in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rose.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
Brunson against Morris. The 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Beal outside. Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Brunson with it. Here's Grimes. Beyond the arc. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in.
To the floor for your New York Knicks, RJ.
The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Uses the glass on the layup.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Morris against Brunson.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Morris against Brunson. Beal outside. Back to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. Morris can't hit. New York trailing. To the paint. Here's Randall. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Randall against Kuzma. Good work defensively by Randall. And for New York, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here's Brunson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a three-point play here.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy as 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
Here's Brunson. A minute 53 left in the fourth. It's stolen by Kuzma. Now the Wizards in transition. The finish! And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Opportunistic play on the defensive end by Kyle Kuzma. Excellent, excellent job.
Brunson against Morris. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Beal. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Morris. Here's Avdia. Guarded by Barrett. Fast break. New York. Here's Grimes. Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Kuzma, left side. The kick out to Morris. 5 on the clock. Beal outside. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. The 3-ball. The Wizards with another miss.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Kuzma outside. Back to Morris. And so it's Washington with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Left side, Beal. Kuzma outside. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Now, here is Halliburton. Great open look there.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a three-point game. Pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Turner.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Indiana moving the ball around. Stolen by Avdia. Kuzma passes to Beal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
To Porzingis. It's stolen by Hield.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Right side, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal. Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. There's the three. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Beal finds Morris. From deep. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got 5 points so far. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game, an exceptional talent and a great mind.
Now, here's Kuzma. Outside for Beal. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Avdia with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Turner with the steal. Here's Smith driving to the basket. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Washington trailing. Deal with it. Can't throw it down with one hand. Halliburton outside. By Hield, nobody around. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Porzingis finds Morris. Out to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. Pacers leading by 4. There's the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Puts the move on. Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Hield. Just 5 to shoot. This is it to Turner. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Halliburton against Morris. Outside Beal. This one for 3. And another miss by Washington. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Austin Nembhard fires the 3. Rebound, Washington. Inside. Can they get it? And Morris throws it down.
It can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Hield. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Sweet move. Out to the wing. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Back to Halliburton. From outside the arc. No shot that time. Not on target. And it's Washington the other way. And Beal kicks to Morris. Back to Beal. Porzingis trying to get free. Beal can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Halliburton in the corner. The pass to Turner. Shoots over Avdia. Lets it fly. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Morris against Halliburton. And Morris throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Halliburton passes to Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Morris finds Beal. Takes a 3. Pacers with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Healed with it. Now Beal defending. Stolen by Avdia. Kuzma passes to Porzingis and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success. Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Passes it to Turner. To the inside. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton for 3. Healed with it. Out-guarded by Porzingis. Outside for Halliburton. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Refusing to let that possession end, but he did a nice job fighting hard to keep playing.
Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. It's up a 3. And another miss by Washington.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots or these spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Avdia. Plays it up and banks it in. Avdia's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Smith outside. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. Porzingis with the steal. And here's Avdia. Releases. Right side Porzingis. Morris outside. Here's Avdia. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Halliburton outside. Jacks up a 3 to the middle. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Hill. And the Pacers lead by 5.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a...
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Pacers, 41. The Lakers, 16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Hart in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Barton kicks to Kispert from past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Kispert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Pocket 2 for the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Wizards. trailing by 2, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
That evens the score.
Will Barton catches the ball. A great job of squaring up, and the defense better be aware of him there.
Driving inside. A shot by McConnell, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
The shot no good by Duarte. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
So, timeout call here, the first for Indiana. So, Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
How do they do it, fans?
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Heel from outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. Pass to Kispert. Here's Gafford. Turner covering. 5 to shoot. Here's Wright. Makes it off the glass. Wright's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The pass to Nemo. Out to Smith. Halliburton against Wright. Nemhard, the pass to Turner. And Hachimura with a clear pass to the right. Passes to Gafford. Turner comes with the double team. Here's Hachimura. Off target with his 3. Pacers trail by 4. Back to Halliburton. Hachimura with it. Picked up by Turner. Barton passes to Gafford. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Here's Barton, and he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Will Barton.
Well, the defense opens up just for a quick second, and that's where Barton takes advantage. He jets into that gap and right towards the hoop.
Halliburton passes to Nemo. No problem knocking that one down.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Washington.
Wizards leading by 4. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. The kick out to Barton. The 3-pointer is right on target. Barton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
They kick out to Heel. From the arc. Rebound, Washington. Now Barton. He's got 9. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
But Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Nemhard, the pass to Halliburton. Smith outside. Deep. And no good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Wright. Here's Gafford. Up and in on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Washington lead.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot for foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
That was your Pacers. Let them hear you. Here come your Indiana Pacers crowd. Give it up for them. The loudest sections get T-shirts. Let me hear you.
And an intentional foul right there. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one, missed one.
Second personal foul.
Washington calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Showtime. Here are your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew. How do they do it, fans? Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew. Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacemates.
And the first one at the line is good. Halliburton hits them both. Morris looking over the floor. Bill Barton, he's the guy making things happen for Washington. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Avdia kicks to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Morris drops them both. Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton outside. Nembhard. Beal with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Morris with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Clock is at 3. Halliburton for 3.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Wizards ball.
Halliburton against Morris. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Beal, the pass to Avdia. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton with it. Now Beal defending. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Washington. At one point, they led by 16. Morris passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Halliburton outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Washington leading now by 16. Dishes to Avdia. Morris against Teal. Out to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Avdia. Finished off by Avdia.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
2 minutes remaining.
Morris against Halliburton. The dish to Turner. It's stolen by Morris. And the pass to Avdia. Three-pointer on the way. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working good.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now, here's Avdia. Tight defense on him. Back to Beal.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Third team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Kuzma kicks to Beal.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wizards.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Denny Avdia.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Wizards leading by 16. Kuzma outside. Kicks it to Avdia. Morris outside. Clock at 4. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Nembhard. Turner passes to Halliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Morris kicks to Beal. Back to Morris. And it's Beal in the corner. Wizards passing it around. Healed outside to the paint. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Bounce pass from Morris. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Braden.
welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Here's Grimes. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Brunson.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things have gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton. A fresh start for this franchise.
Good on the second one. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Pacers.
And he makes both free throws. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. It's not going to go for him, so Indiana will take it the other way. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
And you know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Brunson. Crafty move. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does. He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Randall against Smith. Randall with the drive. Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Here's Smith. Over to the left wing. Pass to Turner. Puts it up from 17. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Now here's Hield. Back to Halliburton. Some solid defense from Brunson.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Kicks it out to Barrett. He got a piece of it. Here's Robinson. He nails it. And we're tied. Here's Halliburton. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Here's Hield. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Halliburton against Brunson. Counted.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Indiana, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Halliburton outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Man, the defender really went after him. Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Indiana trailing here. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. The three is up. Not going to go that time. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Grimes. 29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Barrett against Heel. Oh, and Turner with a block. Intercepted. Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Heel. Three-pointer. That shot off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks up by 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Barrett's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
New York shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside Brunson. Floats one. Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
5 to shoot. Healed from outside. The Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Here's Turner, the shake, and then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. Loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. The 3, Barrett. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Barrett's got 6.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Pass to Nembhard. Healed from outside. Doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it. Right side Brunson. Outside Robinson. Here's Grimes.
2 minutes remaining in the
And he jams it home with authority.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Brunson and Turner with the block. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Terrific body control by Randall. And one machine.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration. Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Outside Brunson. Puts up a three. And the Knicks, another three.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Heel. Jacks up a three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Heel's got his second bucket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 10 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Halliburton. Healed for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
23.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
TJ McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The shot by Duarte, no good. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And that one's good. Quickly.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
McConnell outside. Pass to Duarte. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest. And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 41%. Rose against McConnell. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Rose. The pass to Toppin. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the wing, right side. Pass to McConnell, and it's stolen by Rose. Quickly outside. Lets a three fly. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell outside. Takes the three. Batase down low. He's against Hartenstein. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight. And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Rose outside. McConnell with a steal. Pass to Duarte. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside for McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, they need this. The shot by Duarte, no good. New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Toppin goes in, lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 11.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Driving inside. McConnell against Rose. McConnell, good.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Rose with it. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for Indiana. So for the Knicks. For Indiana, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Hield. Picked by Smith. Hield passes to Smith. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brunson on the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Outside for Randall. Outside Brunson. 56 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Hield against Barrett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barrett's gotten his third basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they bet him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
New York ball.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Brunson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he recovers it. Here's Hield. Tries again. Outside for Halliburton. For 3, Smith. No good that time. And so it's New York, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better. Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce. Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Brunson misses.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Randall inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He has his momentum going forward. And Randall's playing downhill. It's really a foul waiting to happen.
And he's good on the second. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Down low. Here's Turner. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And Turner is exceptionally good at getting guys up in the air. He's got a really wicked shot fake, which fools even the best defensive players.
And the second free throw is good.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
Back to Brunson. Right wing, just 4 to shoot. Here's Robinson. That one a little long.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Smith left side, fires from deep. The Pacers again can't hit. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, VA. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league, and he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in, and his outside shot has come a long way.
Hield passes to Smith. And he converts the layup.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. And here's Robinson. Brunson up top, defended by Halliburton. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal. Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Pacers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Grimes. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Hield passes to Smith. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Gets stolen by Hield.
and they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles. Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Ball stolen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Halliburton. This one for three. Randall pulls down the board. Brunson up top. Rebounded by Hield. To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly even.